Hello everybody, this is Oro back again for the Week 3 match of the NBBL. This is just going to be the team preview real fast. As you see, Treyon's team for Week 3 is Spectre, Blaziken, Ursaluna, Deoxys Defense, Hisuian Gudra with Terra. Let me get that real fast. Terra Steel, Water, and Fairy. Glastrier with Terra Ice, Fairy, and Electric. Rotom Mo. Paldean Tauros, Aqua. Porygon 2, Frostmoth with Terra Ice, Electric, and Ground. And Skuntank. Pretty threatening team. I don't think Spectre is the big threat of the team this week. I think it's more than likely either Ursaluna, Gudra, or Tauros are the main issues for my team, I want to say. But let's just kick right off into our team builder segment. I thought that Tyranitar looked incredible in this game. Does not really take anything from Spectre. If I can get a Dragon Dance off, I outspeed his entire team, and with a Clear Amulet, not even the Intimidate from Paldean Tauros will be able to really weaken Tyranitar to a point where he's not like very impactful in the game. Knockoff is huge damage into everything, and it pretty much neuters his entire team if they're not like currently set up. For example, like if Ursaluna's Flame Orb or something like that, and I click Knockoff into it before it gets its burn up, then I would remove its Flame Orb, and it wouldn't be doing nearly as much damage to the rest of my team. A +1 knockoff Oko's plus their max defense Deoxys. Tauros takes like 78% from a +1 Thunder Punch or something like that. Can remove a Violet from Porygon 2. Knockoff does a lot to Rotom Mo. Low Kick also just immediately like almost kills Ursaluna, Glastrier, Hisuian, and Gudra, especially if they don't Terra. So this is a really good set in this week. Shaymin-sky is next with a Choice Scarf. This is just so I can outspeed Spectre, assuming it's not scarfed itself, and also outspeed the rest of his team up to +2 Jolly Blaziken. With the Choice Scarf, or with my Choice Scarf, I can outspeed a Speed Boost Blaziken at +2. Seed Flare is just a really spammable move into his team. The only thing that can really switch into it super well is Hisuian, Gudra, and Frostmoth. Those are kind of like the only options that he has, to be honest. And if I can remove Hisuian and Gudra, then he doesn't have a Pokemon that's outright immune to the attack. Air Slash is something that Frostmoth doesn't want to switch into, and can also it does its flinching things. I can click Earth Power into Hisuian Gudra. This is just a really good, honestly, this is a super typical Shaymin-sky set, but I can imagine it putting in a lot of work. We got Terra Normal Entei. This is so that I can click Extreme Speed into Blaziken in case it gets out of hand and try to kill it, hopefully. Other than that, pretty good bulky set so that if Spectre is boosted to crap, Tyranitar doesn't have to tank a +1 Draining Kiss or a +3 Draining Kiss or whatever move it goes for. And I am Trailblaze plus Flare Blitz to try to outspeed Spectre after one Trailblaze and kill it with a Flare Blitz. Stomping Tantrum, super effective damage into Blaziken, and Skuntank. And then other than that, it's just very particular bulk into his team. Like this is just supposed to be taking as little damage from Spectre. I think at like +1 or something, a +1 Draining Kiss does less than 25%, so I can live 4 attacks. We have Choice Banded for Alligator because I really only need to click water moves into his team. Liquidation, Flip Turn, Aqua Jet, and Earthquake. Liquidation is super spammable into his team. The only mon that can switch into it is Paldean Tauros. Even Hisuian Gudra, if it's not max HP, it has a chance to get 2 KO'd. I can click Flip Turn into anything. I can click Aqua Jet into most things. Then Earthquake is literally just there for Hisuian Gudra in case it is bulky, or Tauros mainly. And I mean, there's also like Terra, Electric, Glastrier, and Frostmoth potentially. Next we have Air Balloon Mimikyu. This is so that if he brings Ursaluna and he doesn't bring any random coverage on it, I'm completely immune to anything it decides to go for. Play Rough is a super spammable move into his team. Yet again, there's not really a resist on his entire team. There's Terra Steel, Hisuian Gudra that he could go for. That's a resist, but aside from that, this is just going to be really good damage into most of his team. Shadow Sneak hits Spectre for super effective damage in case it's somehow getting out of control. Destiny Bond means that if I'm faster than something, I can potentially catch something like Ursaluna, Glacier, and Goodra mainly off guard and potentially just kill them even from max HP. And Swords Dance is mostly to try and trick him into attacking with something, assuming I don't have Destiny Bond or the like, or even then at +2 with Shadows or with Play Rough, I actually do like I do almost 2 KO most of his team, except for like max defense Deoxys and the like. And then finally we have a lead Excadrill. This is just meant in case most of his team I would outspeed with this set, and the only mons that I wouldn't outspeed I don't want to stay in on even with a sash. So with that, for that reason, we're doing Soft Sand with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, and Swords Dance. So if I see like Blaziken, I just click Earthquake. If I see Deoxys Defense, I just click Earthquake one time, and I can click Rapid Spin next to avoid any hazards, which since I am bringing 2 Pokemon weak to rocks and I'm not bringing Heavy Duty Boots on either of them, I preferably would not want to have Stealth Rocks up on my team. So that's going to be the team. Let me know what you would have done differently here. I can show you the stats real fast as well. Most of these are just minimized to outspeed specific threats, like this is supposed to outspeed Tauros at +1. This is supposed to outspeed I think it's Modest, or sorry, this is supposed to outspeed, yeah, that +2 Blaziken. This is outspeeding max speed Rotom Mo, same thing with Mimikyu. This is just outspeeding most most like Jolly Frostmoth before they set up, and this is also outspeeding that Rotom. So that's going to be the team. Let me know what you would have done differently in the comments below, and let's get into the battle. All right, everybody, this is week 3 of the NBBL. Very unsure, honestly, about how I think this game will go. He basically brought what I expected. Deoxys defense is slightly unexpected, and in that position, I kind of expected Porygon 2 or Glastrier. Honestly, Tyranitar is really not a bad lead. It's only bad in front of like Blaziken or something. I could also go like into Mimikyu or something, maybe. I kind of want to lead Tyranitar because into basically anything not named like Blaziken, I can at least do something into it. Entei would be okay too. Excadrill is probably my best lead. And again, it would really just be like probably Tauros or Blaziken. That would be really, really bad for me. So let's try and lead with Excadrill, I guess. Let me try and fix my set really fast. But I changed it basically last second. The one that I have in the calc is not correct. Let me see. Blaziken. That's fine. Being able to remove this would be pretty nice. I'm sure it's sashed or something. It could also be scarfed, I suppose, but I honestly think that's okay. I mean, my switch would be like Mimikyu, dude. Like, it's really not good. If it is sashed, then I just click EQ on it anyways, you know? He may be expecting me to be lead Tyranitar, because it looks like my best lead most of the time. I do think I want to just click Earthquake. I'm sure it could be sashed. But yeah, there's no way he stays in. Okay, it looks like it's sashed. Which means he is going to take me out more than likely, but that's so okay because I have Mimikyu, you know? Yeah, he's just gonna take himself out. So, I mean, that's a one-to-one exchange. Losing Excadrill is, like, slightly unfortunate, but it really wasn't my main Pokemon. I mean, it was my last one during prep. Let me see if I can quickly fix this again. Still not correct. Okay, I just got to keep that in mind. What could he go out into here? I mean, now I could really justify going into Tyranitar, or even like Even Shaymin is okay, to be completely honest. Mimikyu is basically free. Let's go shaymin-sky, I think. I think that's okay. Because I think he has to choose at the same time I do, right? Excuse my my runny nose. I think I'm coming down with something, unfortunately. Shaymin's okay, that's Ursaluna. There's no way he stays in. There's literally zero way. But it's also not wise for me to stay in. So I kind of just want to go Mimikyu because it is my best mon to go and like hard into. If I can like catch Goodra on the switch or something. I mean, I don't do anything to it, but at +2 I could potentially get some damage off on it. Earth Power would be wise for me to click, but if he stays in and he goes for like Facade or he protects or something like that, yeah, I'm gonna go into Mimikyu because I'm sure he might want to just activate his Flame Orb as well, assuming that's his item. I don't know what he's gonna click here. I assume Protect if it's Flame Orb. He is switching. Gonna go Goodra, I imagine, because it's gonna be Sap Sip for Goodra. Yep. Could have clicked Earth Power there. Kind of just want to click Play Rough and see what happens, but I could justify switching to like Entei or something because it is an Assault Vest Pokemon. It's good for like Spectre, but I do have Tyranitar for that as well. Can we get away with clicking Sword Stance? I think we can. He's gonna Terra immediately as well, so that means we kind of baited him out to that, which is pretty nice. Let's see, I imagine it's still Steel. It's water. Got it. I mean, if I can remove Goodra, like, that's huge for me. Let's see what he does. Heavy Slam. That's not great for me. But if I can get rid of this with a Destiny Bond real fast, that would be great. Because then my Shaymin is opened up really huge. We're going to click Destiny Bond and see what he goes for. He could hard switch, anticipating Destiny Bond. Ooh, I might have gotten lucky. He might have clicked Heavy Slam again. Yeah, I think we removed that. Let's go. That's huge, because Mimikyu was good for sure, but removing Goodra is amazing. That's actually incredible. Spectrier into like shaymin-sky. Like, I could get away with clicking Seed Flare into it or something. I think genuinely my best move is probably to go out into Feraligatr, because it gets me a flip turn at least. And then, yeah, he's gonna have to choose as well, so we'll see what he does. I am fast on Feraligatr. I'm not running like minimal speed or anything like that. So if he is like not very speed invested on Deoxys, then that would probably be my worst mon to see. I'm super okay with seeing Spectre. He shouldn't be able to OHKO me. Not even Specs should be able to. Which means I can either click Liquidation or Flip Turn, and I kind of want to click Flip Turn because then I can Air Slash immediately with Mary Sue. Can also click I think Flip Turn's still good, actually. He's gonna sub up. Okay. That's okay. Can Entei... This is the reason why I had Bulldoze as one of my moves on Entei. Now I have Trailblaze. Which isn't not going to be enough damage to break a sub more than likely. We can go Shaymin and click Air Slash once. Yeah, probably Air Slash. Try and get a flinch. There's one. After this air slash, you shouldn't be able to click substitute anymore, so you'd have to click draining kiss. And he might not want to even try and do that. There is two. Yeah, I mean, we removed a Spectre here, so I can't complain too much. I kind of want to just switch hard into Entei, to be completely honest. But because I imagine he's going to switch here. I could also go for Alligator, but if he clicks Shadow Ball into Feraligatr, then I do drop. So it is probably in my best interest to click Air Slash. Actually, I do really want to switch into Feraligatr, but I think he's just going to let this go down. Yeah, okay. I made the correct call, I think, there. That is the power of Serene Grace. Deoxys. Okay. I'm okay with that. Do I go for Alligator first? Could also go Entei. But Entei just doesn't do anything to Deoxys. It can 4-hit KO it, more than likely. It has a chance to 3-hit KO it if it isn't boots or anything like that, you know? I want to say I could go into Tyranitar, but the thing is, if this is offensive in any way and it has like Focus Blast or Super Power, then Tyranitar does not take a hit. Super well anyways, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I'd take the Focus Blast potentially. How much does shaymin-sky do? 25%. I mean, I could get away with clicking it, but I think I am just going to go for Alligator and see what he wants to do. If I see an attack that's like meant to do damage, then I can imagine he's more than likely a little speedy. That's a Calm Mind. Okay. Choice Banded Liquidation should be a very hefty chunk. Especially if it isn't max Fizdef, potentially could 2-hit KO. So I am going to click Liquidation. We are faster, and it does look like it's a 2-hit KO. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's not great. So he's definitely going to click Recover here. Let's go Tyranitar. I want to click Liquidation again, because that did do 50%. But he's gonna click Recover here. It's pretty obvious that he is. And I could go Tyranitar to cancel out the leftovers, but I think it's probably smarter to just go Shaymin and click Seed Flare, because I doubt he goes Ice Beam. And even if he does go Ice Beam, part of me wants to say it probably still doesn't kill. But this is definitely a problem Pokemon now. That's not going to do anything. Not enough anyways. 176 to 347. He didn't click. I could have just clicked Liquidation. I think that would have been a 2-hit KO. We're going to click Seed Flare here. I think there's more than likely... Okay, that's fine. Drop. Yes, please. Thank you. He's going to click Calm Mind again. He is going to be at minus, or he's going to be at neutral now. Which means I don't really think he wins this exchange, because he has to click Recover here. And my Seed Flare does 40%. Which I think he's neutral, right? Yeah. So Seed Flare. Don't miss. Should take it out. Yeah, and I think that wins me the game, actually. Because now Tauros can't live an attack and Ursaluna can't either. That was a really fast game. Oh my gosh, that was fast. That was just murder. What the heck? That was both sides trying to kill each other as fast as possible. I mean, the Seed Flare should kill. Unless he's Rindo somehow. And I miss, or Sash. Yeah, Ursaluna's gonna drop. Rindo could have technically lived it, or if it was like max HP, it might have been a roll. Like a roll in my favor for sure, but a roll either way. And then Tauros, there's absolutely no way if Ursaluna didn't live that. That is an incredibly funny game. I mean, even if Shaymin-sky misses this, do I lose? I don't think so, because I can kind of just go... do I have to switch because Air Slash is more accurate? I kind of just want to click Seed Flare, because I really do think I have a way of winning this either way. So we are just going to click Seed Flare again, even though switching would have been safer, but we get the Seed Flare anyways. So GG's to Treyant, the fastest game of all time, a 14-minute game. Well, GG's to Treyant again. I really did not expect it to go that way. His team is incredibly bulky. But I mean, 14-minute game, I guess. I think Destiny Bond on Mimikyu definitely caught him off guard. And Excadrill taking out Blaziken might have been really, really good for me because I didn't have a great matchup into it, all things considered. But yeah, I mean, that was the game. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe down below. And please let me know in the comments what you would have done maybe differently from both sides, I guess. And I'll see you guys in week 4 of the NBBL. Okay, bye-bye.